Hi, welcome to this week's weekly Oracle card. So this week I've actually pulled us three cards. They all jumped out, so there's definitely a good strong message coming through here. And it's kind of summing up this year in a sense. So we've had quite a journey this year. There's been a lot going on with COVID and how everybody's been feeling. And I think it's brought up a lot of different healing for people. So the first card we've got is compassion. Now, this card for me, it's all about we've had the rug pulled completely from under us. What we thought was certain isn't. Our world has turned upside down. We've seen us all go into lockdown, which is something we've never known. And we've actually had to take a pause and reflect and look at our life as it is. And it's give us chance to think, do we like things as they were? Were we happy? It's thrown us into this whole transformation that a lot of people weren't expecting, didn't know was coming, hadn't planned for it at all, and now they're questioning everything they've built their life on. And this card is just saying, have a bit of compassion with yourself. We've been through so much this year. There's been so many changes, and it's time just to take a bit of stock. And yes, you might not feel how you did in January 2020 because the world was a very different place, but that's okay, because what's happening, you're going on your own transformational journey, and that is exactly where you're meant to be. The world at the minute is healing. There's a lot of love, a lot of light being fed into it, and we're all healing. Our guides are coming around us, our angels are coming around us. You might be feeling things that you've never felt before. You might be getting messages that you've never felt. You might be getting dreams that you've never had. And all of this is coming together to get you to where you're meant to be. You taking a stock of your life, looking at things around you, seeing if they fit now to what you believe, that is where you're meant to be. So don't panic. It's not that there's anything wrong with you. It's not that you're going insane. This is you meant to be taking this mental break and thinking, what is it I want? What do I want out of life? And if there's things around you that don't fit that, then that's okay. And you're allowed to change your mind on them things. So don't be hard on yourself. Don't think I've changed, I'm in the wrong. You're not. You've got to give yourself compassion, give yourself some grace. You're being pushed into this new journey. All your guides, all your angels, they're bringing you all this information to get you to where you need to be. So please just trust, go with it. Don't be hard on yourself if you've changed from where you were at the beginning of this year. It is part of your bigger journey. Now, the next card sums this up. So we've got the travel card. And for this one, it's a woman on a boat. She's pregnant. So it's about birth and new experiences, birth and your new beginning. And she's just on a boat. She's trusting where it's going. She's not rowing. Basically, she's being led to where she needs to be. She's following the light. She doesn't know the next step. She doesn't know where it's going to end up. She doesn't know the bigger picture, and that's okay, because you're being divinely guided to exactly where you are meant to be. You have nothing to fear. All you have to do is take that next step, and then the next step, and then the next step, and it'll all become clear. So please do not panic. Just trust that if you're following the light, you're tapping into yourself and something feels good, then you go for it. You don't question it. You don't worry about it. You don't worry about everybody else's feelings, everybody else's thoughts, judgment. This is about you and what feels good in your heart and what feels good to you. You follow that light. You follow that North Star. You've just got to put yourself on this boat. This is your new beginning now. This is your place to be. So whatever that light is for you, whatever next step, just go for it. You don't need to know the bigger picture. We're not meant to know that yet. We're literally just coming out the fog. You just see the next step and then the next one will reveal itself. So please don't get hung up on you don't know where it's going. Just trust that you will know when you need to know. And the last card just brings all of this together and shows you exactly what I'm talking about. We've got life purpose. This is you finding your true life purpose. what you were here to do, what your soul is yearning for you to do. So not this fog of life that we've all been living in, all these expectations on us, all this conditioning on us, all of that, that's the nonsense. That's the stuff we listen to when we're not really meant to. The stuff inside our heart, the real true calling, that niggle that you get, that fire that's lighting inside of you, and you know it is, but you're trying to dim it down, you're trying to ignore it. That is coming out now, and it's took this year to shake everything, pull everything from under your feet for you to go, there's something different for me, there's something better for me. I feel I'm getting pulled somewhere and I don't know why. It feels really strange. Well, this is why. This is your life's purpose. Now, you're not meant to know exactly what that is yet, so don't panic. It's not like, oh my God, I'm lost. I don't know my life purpose. I don't know what my soul wants me to do. You've just got to keep following them next steps. Every time you trust and just go to that next thing, your guides, your angels, they'll bring you the next one. You don't have to worry about that. You just have to keep facing forward and following what your heart is saying. Don't panic about the overall ending. They have an amazing ending in store for you. It's a new beginning. It's a new way of being. And believe me, I followed my path and I just followed that calling. I did the next thing that felt right. And I am in an amazing place. It's so good. And I know it's getting better. And I still don't know the end picture. I don't know what the whole story looks like. And I'm glad, because if you got the whole story, you just go to the back of the book and read the last page. Who wants to do that? Let's enjoy the journey, because the journey is amazing. So please, please trust what you're being called to do. Give yourself some compassion and believe this is for a bigger purpose than you could ever have imagined. This is to get you to exactly where you're meant to be. Now, how amazing is that? So please trust, this is what the guides are coming through with this week. Transformation is a big piece of this, and it's not an easy journey. You can feel unsettled because you're being dragged out of your comfort zone. So please just keep giving yourself that compassion, keep looking after yourself, take rest when you need to, and believe me, following this light, following this North Star, you are going to be so much happier and so much more vibrant and so much more free, because you're actually listening to what your soul's trying to tell you and let you feel. So please just follow it, trust it. You're totally protected. You have nothing to fear, and it will be amazing. So such a lovely message this week. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.